Victory or death!
Greetings, Starfighter. You have been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Zur and the Kodan Armada. Get ready? Prepare for blastoff.
Victory or Death Starfighters, my name is Carlin Jones, and this is a Starfighter full movie podcast. And today we are watching the 1984 classic Nightmare on Elm Street. So today I brought along two special guests. One is a reoccurring guest who is tied now for second place with like three other people for who's been on my podcast the most. Keita. Hello, Keita.
Hi.
And the other guest I have is a old college friend, OG. How's it going, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right, guys. So let's talk about the coonery that we see in Hamilton. What the hell was that? I'm just completely. I'm joking.
No comment.
I'm joking. We watched Hamilton a little bit before this podcast, and I'm still triggered by it a little bit. But anyway, we're talking about Nightmare on Elm Street. Who has seen this movie?
I have.
Not I. Or maybe I have. I can't remember.
So I'm not into horror movies. I don't like horror movies. I'm not afraid of horror movie villains because I know they don't kill black people. So, but I just always stayed away from horror movies. That's just something that just never grew up in my household. So that's why this movie is being chosen today.
Freddy does like dark meat.
What does that mean? Like eating?
In one of his later movies, he likes killing black people. He's made it known in his later movies. So.
Oh, so he's a racist.
No,
monster.
I think he's just moving on to other stuff. That's kind of like.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's trying to be progressive.
He's like, how many white people can I kill?
God.
Like, this is getting old. So Nightmare on Elm Street came out in 1984. This is one of those super indie. I felt like the 80s had a string of like indie horror films that were just an absolute hit, and it just started a franchise that no one ever imagined that it could be. And that's what this was, apparently. It was like a $1.1 million budget, and this movie literally launched everyone's careers.
So it was monumental for its time, I assume.
Yeah, and I guess we're going to see how well it holds up. Hopefully it doesn't hold up well at all, and the effects are horrible, so it won't be scary, but I guess we'll see.
Well, most scary movies aren't scary to me.
Yeah, and there's so many subgenres.
We have to
of horror.
support Carlin, though.
Listen, I'll be fine. All I have to do is just think. First off, I already read the plot synopsis for this. Absolutely stupid. I don't know which one's more dumb. Friday the 13th or this movie, with Jason's mom being an incompetent parent, or with Freddy Krueger literally hating people because he's a pedophile. That sounds like a him problem, and I don't know why he's taking it out on everyone else.
Well, he shouldn't, but you'll see. You have to watch it.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, let's get started with it. All right, Starfighters, if you want to watch this movie with us, well, either you have the DVD, you can follow along with us, or this movie is on somewhere. It might be on Tubi TV. I think. If not, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube that you can watch it, which I'm like, the YouTube movie is not like someone just randomly put it up there. So, Starfighters, we are going to get started with this movie in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
New Line Cinema.
Was that like supposed to happen?
No.
Yeah, that's the
okay.
old New Line Cinema logo.
That was kind of
Okay, mine is going to be slightly out of sync. Okay, I was trying to turn up the volume. Oh, there was no volume. Oh, my God. Are you guys at 14 seconds?
I guess so.
No, I'm like at 30.
Yeah, I'm at 30.
Okay, let me scroll ahead. Are you at 36? Where are you guys?
40.
40. Okay.
So what is going on here?
He's making his glove.
What the hell?
He was the first Wolverine.
I think you mean Lady Deathstrike.
Well, Lady Deathstrike's nails were infused in her skin. He just made his.
Keita, how big are you into? Oh wait, you said you are into like comic book movies and comic books, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. So we can completely nerd out with you and whatnot. You can nerd out with us. I totally forgot Johnny Depp is in this movie.
He is.
Oh, he is?
I love Johnny Depp, especially like 80s Johnny Depp. 21 Jump Street is my shit. That TV show is awesome.
I'm already getting triggered because I don't like my feet wet.
That's a weird thing to be triggered by.
Like she's like running down a hallway and the floor is wet. It's like, ugh, gross.
Is she about to get hit by a thing on a string? What is that?
Okay,
a lamb?
so this is a dream, right? Guys, I remember that's the thing Freddy Krueger does. He goes in people's dreams. Which, how is that possible?
It has to be. Because he's like a demonic entity, so he can enter your head while you're sleeping and mess with you.
I see. That's
Yeah.
what I never understood about this movie. It's if it was like him going in people's dreams, then the person would win every time.
No, that's if you're a lucid dreamer. If you're not a lucid dreamer, you just kind of like just have to deal with
There's
it.
no way you're defeating me in my dream. There's no way.
You will not fold under that
I'm
kind of
literally
pressure.
Thanos
But-
in my dreams. There's no way you're defeating me.
Right, but Freddy's pretty clever, so he's got his workaround.
No way.
Yeah, then that means you need to see the Freddy Krueger Dream Warriors, where they started to learn how to be lucid
Dream
dreamers and try to
Warriors?
defeat them in his dream. Yeah.
Dream Warriors. Why is she
Nightmare on Elm
running
Street
like that?
Dream
Why
Warriors.
does that sound like the most dumbest fantasy football league team I've ever seen?
You gotta
The
see
Dream
it.
Warriors. That didn't scare
Yeah,
me.
this is whack. No, I'm joking.
Her mom scares me with that makeup.
1984. Well, I would have been acting a fool in the theaters, like boo. What is this dad doing? Why did he try to kiss her?
Right? He looks like one of those classic dads you see in the 80s that like beat everyone.
100%.
Drinks a lot of alcohol.
Oh, you know he's beating her ass.
Right. Oh, you see the black eye? Yeah, has to be.
So it's not.
Well, no,
makeup.
that's her crappy makeup. No, that's her crappy
Oh.
makeup. She's
It
done
could
up
be
like
that.
a
I'm not
80s
sure.
rock star.
Yeah, like some Kiss type of shit.
Why is this way less different than? So I remember as a kid, because I grew up with like the movie channel. I remember seeing Nightmare on Elm Street on the movie channel. Like I remember clicking on it for like the first 30 seconds, and it was completely something different than I remember. Maybe it was just a completely different movie. Or you know what? Maybe
might
maybe
have
the scene
been.
hasn't happened yet.
Oh, that's a Chevy Impala. It's a 57. I have a toy version of that same car in pink.
Look at
Wait, in
Johnny
pink?
Depp.
I had a hard on.
What? So, okay, so now I'm a little bit confused on what Freddy can do. Can he enter their dreams, or is he causing them nightmares?
He can
Not
enter
sure.
their
There's-
dreams and cause them nightmares.
No, that's two different things. I feel like that's two different things. If you're entering in someone's dream, it's whatever they're dreaming. They control that. Unless they're stating that Freddy Krueger can control these dreams. Can he control these dreams, or he can
He
just
can.
control himself in these dreams that he's in?
Both.
Then how is...
Because in that dream, when it started, like that was his like warehouse territory, and she was just running in it. So that was like his world, his turf.
But how do you... Then
That's why it's so scary.
how do you defend that?
You
don't.
can't really.
You just kind of die.
Then what's the point? Why is it scary?
It's scary because you're already like disoriented because you're like, where am I? And then you get this crazy
You know the solution?
dude with razor fingers trying to come after you and slice you up.
It's not...
The solution is just don't sleep.
It's not scary
Well-
if it's just inevitable.
Well, Carlin, you'll see later why that's a good idea and a bad idea at the same time.
What? You mean not sleep?
You'll see. Yeah,
I mean,
you'll see.
I definitely wouldn't advise anyone to do that. You definitely need to sleep. What was that house episode? It was like there was something medically wrong with this patient, and she just couldn't sleep. And then House is like, if she doesn't get any sleep, she's gonna die. And everyone's like, oh. And then she literally passes out for like 20 seconds and then wakes up. And he's like, that's what's keeping her alive. That 20 seconds of sleep. This is the dumbest episode I've ever seen.
I never watched it, but I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
House
about.
is ridiculous.
The girl on the left, I like her shirt. It's really cool.
Yeah, I like it. I like that color pattern.
Yeah. It's always a girl named Nancy.
Huh, Nancy.
It's like that girl in Stranger Things, Nancy. She's probably based off of this Nancy.
Is that... Okay, yeah, the girl. I think... Oh, wait, no, never mind.
They're coming out with season 4, actually,
Right.
I think.
Yeah. I remember Scuffy told me that she did something in it.
I think there's an extra or
Right.
something.
I love the way they're grabbing on him.
Right. Leave it to
Like
the
he
man
doesn't
to
need that arm to
always do
defend
something.
them.
That's like an old Bill Burr joke. And he was like, what did he say? He's like, this is an equal household. Men and women are equal. So if there's a noise downstairs, we both need to go check it out.
Well, they went with them. They're just not like
No, they stopped. They
advancing.
stopped going with him.
They did. Well, at least they're in the vicinity.
As soon as something pops off, they gonna be out.
What's in his back pocket?
Was that supposed to be scary?
I don't know.
When did Hellraiser come out?
Don't remind me.
That was 87, right? I feel like it was. There's
pretty
no
sure-
way I'm Googling
I'm
it.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it was 1987. That was kind of my
I'm not
first
having
thought.
that in my search history, but I feel like it's so interesting seeing these 80s horror movies and like what scared people, what images scare people, what horror figure really left a mark on people.
Well, the thing is,
Pinhead.
scary movies are not scary now. Like, movies now are just nothing.
no,
me,
no. Sinister was kind of scary.
Who is Sinister?
I never
Oh
watched
my
that.
goodness. Scary movie that I've seen. It's kind of old now, but it's pretty scary. It's really dark too.
I think to your point, OG, and I think that's a huge problem with film today, with what's going on with especially kids. What's going on, especially with kids, is it's so much violence is just incorporated in films and in video games to the point where people are just becoming
It's
it
desensitized.
desensitizes you. People just become numb to it, and it's just
Oh, you know
it's just
what?
whatever.
You're right. But the ultimate scary movie that I remember now, Hereditary. No contest.
Is that the pet one? Oh wait, that's Pet Cemetery.
Right. No, no, no. Hereditary is
I've heard about
pretty
that. I didn't know that
scary.
was a scary movie.
What's the scariest movie I've seen?
Are they having sex?
They sound like dying animals.
Are they?
Right.
Wait, were they? Wait, what? What?
That
They
was
sound like dying cats.
that was scarier than Freddy Krueger himself. Those sounds.
That is
You
hilarious.
can make a scary movie off of that.
That is
shit.
hilarious.
Because it
What
sounded
the
like
fuck?
"Row."
Johnny Depp was like, he's laying it down. My goodness. If I'm
Wait, whose bed are they in?
That's a good question.
That
Are
is
they in
a
her
great
bed?
question.
And her parents not home? Her parents can't be home if they're having sex like that loud.
No. Or if she's busy doing her thing and her daughter's busy doing her thing.
That reminds me of that TikToker.
What's
I'm
it
not
called?
on TikTok, but I've heard there is a TikToker, a famous TikTok lady out there who has a fiance, and she shares him with her mom.
That's disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah,
That's disgusting.
Oh, you know what? I actually read that
Yeah.
article. I literally
It is
saw that
disgusting,
a
too.
few weeks ago. Yeah,
That's
I
called
read that.
germs
No,
and
it's real.
also
Germ.
disgusting.
It's called Juris. No, I read that. I was like, what the hell?
I'm not the only one that feels like that
Oh, man.
bed does not look comfy.
No,
Oh,
and
no,
it
I'm
looks
feeling
like
the same way.
somebody's
Look at that
head
bed
is
frame in the back.
under that blanket.
Right.
Right?
Literally me
hell?
in 1980s movie theater. When is this shit getting scary?
Oh, you'll
Back
see.
to the Future you go. I like the cinematography of this.
Oh, I love night scenes. I absolutely love night scenes. I love the lighting in them.
When you
Especially
can,
when it's shot on film. It's great.
and when they're lighted properly.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this is cool. It's very simple and very very effective. You know, Keita, in our industry, there's a thing where it's good lighting is not noticeable. Bad lighting is noticeable. So that's usually what I
Yeah,
always
'cause-
look out for.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
Because in some of those Game of Thrones episodes, I'm like, what's happening? I can't see. What's that? Like, somebody turn the contrast up so I can see.
I have a friend who worked on quite a few seasons of Game of Thrones. Like he like has this huge techno crane and stuff like that. Yeah.
really?
I feel like OG, maybe you didn't meet him, but I think you saw the techno crane because it was one day we went to Cinder, which is like the warehouse where he keeps
Yeah.
it there.
No, I don't think I saw the crane. I
Mm.
remember all the lighting equipment and all the other
Okay.
grip equipment and sandbags and all
Yeah.
that other stuff.
Normally he houses his techno crane there. I'm sure he probably stores it somewhere else now, but yeah, every time he would talk about Game of Thrones, he would just tells me that it's a complete shit show every time he works on it.
Oh, really? I'm kind
That Battle of the Bastards, like that amazing crane shot of Jon Snow escaping the bodies, like that's his techno crane doing that.
Believe it or not, I've never actually sat there and watched the whole show. I've seen clips of it, but that's another show I'm gonna binge. I'm watching too many shows.
First 3
Yeah.
seasons is honestly equally the best You can argue that's like the best TV that's ever been made, and then the rest of the seasons are just like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, dear.
Like, who goes that far outside in their pajamas?
Well, it's a dream.
White people.
But this is what I'm
Okay.
talking
I was gonna
about.
say.
But this is what I'm talking about. How are you not that conscious of it? What is that? What?
Why your
He's
arms
Stretch
so long, bro?
Armstrong.
This man could drive from the back seat with them long ass arms.
Okay, I'm not running away from anybody who runs like that towards me. You best believe you getting your ass
Right?
beat.
Right? I'm taking one of them pipes off the ground and just knocking his ass
Well,
out.
she's a girl and she's got skin out and she's
She's got
no weapons.
skin out. What does that mean?
Ain't nobody
Well,
told her to
she's
leave
got
her house
more
without any
skin
clothes
and no
on.
weapons.
My God, Freddy Krueger is such a bitch. He's really gonna attack a teenage girl.
Yeah. She, like I said, she's all skin and she ain't got no knife. She ain't got nothing.
He's literally the epitome of people who would literally go to grave sites and just rob from the dead.
Hey, I like the music though. It's very non-scary.
Yeah, this music's kind of lit. You can play this at the club.
Yeah. Right? Ew. What the hell?
Oh,
What is happening?
What the actual fuck?
he is killing her in her dream.
But how is he doing this? How is he doing this?
Is he a
Right.
ghost too? Like, I'm
Yeah.
confused.
He's not a
I'm
ghost.
His powers are not
He's like
explained.
He's like a demonic entity.
Listen. One of my favorite monsters, entities in the fictional world is It. And even It has limit to his powers. And it's
That's
fully
true.
explained. So I don't understand why this one can't explain it.
At all.
Oof.
I mean, he has too much power.
Wait, did the dude just jump out the window?
Right.
Right?
Is that John Saxon? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I forgot he was in this.
Who? No, but who is that?
John Saxon. Enter the Dragon. Enter the Dragon.
Oh. I need to retouch on my Bruce Lee movies and actually own that on DVD.
Ooh. Come on, that's a Bruce Lee classic.
It is. You know what's funny? I just finished a movie review on The Protector with Tony Ya.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, I remember. I feel like obviously Bruce Lee is probably going to be like the greatest ever, whatever. But and then Jackie Chan's like a personal favorite of mine. But I feel like Tony Ya is like the most athletic martial artist ever.
I can see that.
What do you mean a fight? They had sex. Wait, who
Well, they
are
had a
these
fight
people?
Before they had sex.
Where is the
I don't
autopsy
know.
report? I want a professional actually speaking to her.
They were fucking like.
Yeah, literally. Unless he went all like, what's her name on him, or on her, Phil Hartman's wife, which is
I don't know about you
so
guys.
sad. What?
I cannot stop looking at that zit on her forehead. It's huge.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice.
Is that a
It's
zit?
very prominent. Yeah. it
Oh
is.
yeah, it's
Guess the makeup
huge.
department did not.
Well, you
consider
can't
that.
hide that.
They
can
did
you?
not. Yeah, you
I think.
can with some good makeup.
Is
and
it though? But that's
shading.
like more of a bump. What are you supposed to do against a bump?
Pop
I don't know,
it.
they could work.
That seems like it's not ready to be popped though.
That's literally like a it's more of a bump.
I mean, that
Where
thing
do you
was
think we're
like,
going?
it looked like a mountain.
It's quite prominent. What do you want me to do?
I feel like her mother is like a Stepford wife with no. She's like an unemotional robot.
Here's the thing, and I was just talking to someone about this on Instagram who has like this Hollywood, like golden era Hollywood account.
Did she just kiss her mom?
The acting that has
She did.
progressed throughout the years have been weird. I don't think that's common.
Who, this girl?
That
What's
that's
not
not common.
What's not common?
Kissing your mom on the lips, that's not common.
Who the hell is that white
Okay,
guy?
It seems like people try to normalize kissing their parents on the lips, and I always thought that was weird.
It is weird. Cheeks, always cheek.
Yeah.
Or
it's
not at
just-
all.
I don't know.
What?
Sus. And yeah, who was that guy? Oh,
I'm not
Bro.
gonna hurt you as I wrestle you down to the
Yeah,
ground.
what is wrong with you? Yeah, why
See,
would they
you
kill
see that
you?
zit now in the sunlight?
Yeah, they need to pop that thing. No, I'm joking. It's not ready to be popped.
Look at that.
it did change. It's not. It's,
It was it wasn't there to see before, but now it's here.
No, it was there in the scene before. You just didn't notice.
no. Now it's more prominent than it was because in the when they were in the police station, the hell did this guy
Yeah.
come from? He just came out of the damn bushes, like knew this shit.
All right, first off,
Where's his shoes?
yeah, he's not outrunning anybody.
Right?
Dude, where are you going?
Where's his shoes? And when he jumped out the window, he didn't have any clothes on. He just had his tidy whities.
Right.
Right.
I mean,
Wait, what? You're encouraging your kid not to go to school? Okay. Now that didn't make any sense. So your daughter has a traumatizing experience and you want her to stay home and not be a normal kid?
yeah, sometimes the distraction can really help somebody.
Yeah, and then they have counselors at school that she might be able to talk to about what happened, maybe?
Who is this black guy in front of her?
I don't know.
I wonder what he's doing now. That guy's all grown up.
Probably a best-selling author, millionaire.
He probably is
He's a
MIT.
king.
I was in that Nightmare on Elm Street movie in 1994.
Yeah, he's the only
Who's
black
that
dude in
little
his class.
kid?
Hey, is that Joe
No,
Barrel?
there's a smaller.
Joe Barrel.
Okay, so Carlin, this is going to answer one of your questions.
Okay, which is, why is this movie not scary?
No. That you just can't fall asleep.
Listen, Freddy Krueger is more than welcome to come in my dreams. I guarantee you he would not survive in it. He would enter my dream and he would be like, what the hell is going on in here? Carlin is at a basketball game playing one-on-one against a giant chicken.
Wait, what? I'm starting to feel like none of the chicks in this movie wear bras.
They do that purposely, which is disgusting.
Oh, what, to have droopy boob syndrome?
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
Is it?
It's disgusting that they're just from the fact that movies try to sexualize any female actress, especially if they're younger, a lot younger.
Yeah. In a movie about a pedophile.
Right. Where's your pass? That's your answer when she bumps into you?
She said no. She said screw your
Oh, I thought
past.
she was. I thought she was a kid too. Oh,
Yo, I need to time travel to 1984 and go to the movie
I love
theaters.
the scoring. I love the sound scoring though.
Yeah, this is actually the
very
sound scoring is
80s.
actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I love 80s sound scoring.
I do
Those
too.
synths.
Yeah, the synth pop, the dream pop. I love all that stuff.
Why do you need to
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
God damn it, white people.
I think that's why maybe horror movies were always made with white people. Because if it was an all black cast, people would know immediately like this, they're not going to do this.
Yeah, they'd be like, nope, not doing that.
Yeah, and the movie would end
Oh,
5
strange
minutes later.
noise?
It
Yeah,
went
because
1
nothing
minute
would
later.
happen because every noise that went down, nobody would go look and see what it was.
They'd be like, "Y'all hear something? Yeah. You want to go investigate? Nope."
So, I
there's
would
that
really
zit
want to go
again.
to the theater when this movie came out, and I would love to just
I
talk to
agree.
people and just figure out like what's going on in your mind right now. Like what is happening in this movie? Like I still don't know what's happening.
Ooh. Sorry, I forgot about that part.
That was-
all right. I can't really.
That
watch-
wasn't
okay,
wasn't
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Come on.
That was just nasty.
No, it wasn't the green ooze. It was the thing that was like actually in his body. That was just gross.
So, was Freddy Krueger a janitor at the school?
No,
Why is this his hangout?
he just likes industrial places where
He
you can
likes
get
industrial
lost
places,
What a fucking
and hit your
loser.
head on pipes.
right? He's a factory worker. That's what he is.
Yeah, he needs the pipe so he can run his claws on them and make
Did somebody just
screechy
shoot him?
noises.
If this guy was ever in a dream sequence where he's at a Bath and Body Works, he would forever lose. There's nothing for him to claw and scratch at.
Just kick him. Like, oh my god.
See, there's a black girl in the class.
That's true.
Yeah, the one in front.
Wait a second. Hold up. This movie
Wait a
is
second,
not.
what?
It's not making sense anymore. Well, it's never made sense. Now it's really not making
I didn't
sense.
even know she. Okay, I didn't know she even fell asleep.
Yeah, when she was nodding off, she had actually fell asleep.
Oh,
Yeah, like when she started dozing off, it's insinuated that she fell asleep.
So if you get
and that was like,
when you get hurt in the dreams, don't those scars translate back to you?
yeah, she's got a scar on her arm.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, where is it?
They're gonna show it to you in a second.
Well, I feel like I just saw it.
yeah, right there on there.
You did just see it.
Yeah.
Why's she always showing her teeth? Yeah, see, there it is.
You're right. She's one of those girls that do show her teeth a lot. Did nobody question that?
Maybe her mouth is just too big and she just can't close it.
No, maybe her teeth are too big.
And I could talk shit because my teeth are kind of big too. My dentist told me that when she was trying to take out my wisdom teeth.
Oh,
Ooh, I gotta get that done.
yeah, I still haven't had that done yet.
Oh no, it not everyone needs it done. Like mine started to actually become painful, and so they actually have to
Right.
remove it. But if it's not bothering you,
Yeah,
Right.
I got one painful one that's got to come out.
yeah, it might not be the top and bottom. Sometimes it's just like one for some people, or just two.
Right, yeah. Last time I was at the dentist was like last year, and I was telling my dentist, I'm like, should I be worried about my wisdom teeth? Like, I feel like I'm old enough to have them out, and they're like, well, if they're not bothering you, we don't bother them.
Yeah,
Oh, you're lucky because my dentist is always trying to get me to take all of mine out. And then I went to the specialist and she was like, no, you just need one out. That's it. I was like, well, why do they get their stuff all hard for me to get all my teeth taken out?
Mm.
Yeah, if your teeth, like mine grew in crooked, so they were pushing against other teeth, so that's what caused the
Wait,
pain.
where is she?
But
She's in
wait, is she in
jail.
Who
jail?
let her
Yeah.
through?
Well, probably
That's a weird
she's a
point.
cop's kid, so they probably just let her squeak on through.
Oh, hey
Squeak
there,
on
Annie. Want to go see the convicts again?
through.
Why is he talking in a not scared but sort of sexual kind of way?
I
I
hear
feel
it
like
too.
he watched one too
Yeah,
many
because he's like,
Shakespeare
he
movies.
had a green sweater, and he had claws. And I'm like, why are you talking like that? Just talk normal.
Yeah, this is weird. Oh, hey, another black
Yeah,
guy.
see, they let her through, and
The
he's
black
still
guy,
alive.
Yeah, it would be a black guy that let her through. This film's racist.
right? She wouldn't do the
Yo,
same for him.
one of the most suspect scenes in this movie,
Or
right
this is, I
here.
already know what this is. This is one of the most iconic scenes in horror cinema.
And sexually deviant ones too.
But why is it here, though? Is my question.
Yeah, that's dangerous. Don't fall asleep in the tub.
I can't fall asleep. With
Yeah, how would you?
I feel like I'm gonna drown.
Okay,
I
Oh
don't want
God,
no
what is with
knives
this shot?
near my
Oh
kitty
God!
that
All right.
close.
Oh my God! What the hell? Oh my God! I don't know if I. Oh God! This is weird. Ugh.
That's what it's like. It's sexually deviant.
It's gross.
yeah, duh.
You could drown.
Yeah, why she fill the tub up that high?
Yeah, who?
I've
Right.
never done that. Never.
All she needs is
And
a
she's
rubber
doing it
duck.
again. These incompetent children. I don't care.
She's a
Am I supposed
teenager.
to
It's
feel?
insinuated that teenagers are stupid.
No, she's just dumb.
That's true too. Who fall asleep with their legs open like that?
Right?
Oh, our first boobage of the movie.
Where?
You didn't see them? They were underwater.
Yeah. Holy shit.
No, I didn't see it.
You guys aren't watching.
I'm watching.
I'm literally watching. I literally said I saw it.
Oh, okay. Well, Carlin's
He
just
said he
missing all
didn't
the
see it.
good stuff.
How is she being? Oh yeah, she's dreaming. Wait, why is the door locked?
Right? Oh no, because she was privacy. Never mind.
That's what?
Well, you know, coming from a household where my parents were like, no doors ever should be locked, that's new for me.
Wait, really?
I mean, I don't lock my doors either. Or like growing up, I never locked my
hell?
doors.
How the hell did y'all grow up?
I mean, if the door is closed, it's just closed. It's just like, why would I lock it?
If you're changing.
Right.
But
And
who's
she
trying
locked it
to-
again.
it's-
You see
yeah,
that?
it's-
She locked the door
Well,
again after she left.
This is such a weird movie.
Well, technically
doors.
speaking, to be safety minded,
Of
she has
course.
a stepfather in the house and she doesn't really know if he's on the up and up, so she would lock the door.
Oh, you know what it is? Her stepdad is a cop, so he's probably telling her
But-
lock your shit up.
But I don't know. I just forgot looking at that stupid movie.
I feel like, yeah, locking your front doors, your back doors, that's normal. I'm talking about like, why would you lock
know a
your
lot of people-
bathroom and like your regular room?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Well, my mom was like always safety minded, and she was like, if anything happened, like you slip or fall or anything, like always leave the door open so they can come in and like rescue me or whatever. So like we never really locked doors, but we locked the house doors and stuff like that. But like if we were in there, my mom and dad always made sure like we didn't like super lock anything. Because we had a few instances where somebody would like slip and fall, and then like they're trying to bust open the door to get in.
Exactly.
And, yeah, so it wasn't a good look.
also knew people that didn't lock their front doors. I just always thought that was weird because these are the same people that get robbed and then wonder
Yeah.
why. Like, it's
Yo,
also like
people in
people that.
Canada don't lock their doors.
Oh, I know. My family lives in Toronto, and they thought I was weird because I was locking the door.
Well, Canada is just so
But,
much
like,
different from the States. They're literally people. If your car is broken down on the side of the road, people will literally go out of their way to help you.
That was in an episode of Family Guy. That was the funniest thing ever. And then like, Ryan and Stewie a snowmobile. Like, oh, would you like a snowmobile, eh? Wait, what part of Canada did you live in? Or did you live in?
I never lived in Canada.
I went there on vacation a lot. So I used to go to Toronto, and I went to a Starbucks and saw this guy like park his Ferrari in front of Starbucks, leave the door open with the keys in the car, go get his coffee, and then come back and nobody touched his car. And I was like, am I in Twilight Zone? What is going on?
See, you try that shit in
Me beat.
Atlanta. Shit, not even just in Atlanta. You just go right across the damn water to damn Buffalo, New York, Cleveland, or any of those places. It's gone.
It's gone
The second you
for
turn your
sure.
head.
Anybody in Toronto?
Chicago too. Chicago, that car would have
Yeah,
been gone in
Chicago.
2 seconds.
I'm just like, what the hell? Hey, but don't get it twisted. Toronto does has its problems too. Like, there's this little neighborhood. I swear to God, it's like a white neighborhood and is by far the ghettoest place ever. I swear to God, it's just as bad as the Bronx. Like, it's really bad. And my family, like, I have a cousin that lives there, and I was just.
I
like,
heard Toronto is a very beautiful city, but it's like extremely
It
dirty.
is.
Depends on what part. Some parts are like super super clean, and other parts are like really gritty. It's
Yeah,
just
Young
Toronto.
Street's pretty.
Yeah.
Yo, who lives in a neighborhood with all these broken down shacks?
She live in the hood.
Well, again, it's a dream, so maybe this is where Krueger. Oh wait, maybe she's not dreaming. I don't know. I just don't know anything anymore.
Yes, it's hard to tell. Like the lines are blurred between dream and reality a lot in these
I'm
movies.
confused.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the name of the neighborhood in Toronto. It's called Rexdale.
Because it's wrecked all the time.
It is.
Heyo.
It's like really really bad. People are like, oh, well, let's focus on all the black neighborhoods though.
This movie needs to do a lot better with establishing what's going
The
on.
dreams and-
They need to know. They just need to establish the characters, what's happening. Because the only thing they're like, these are teenagers. Watch them do teenager stuff, and then boom, they just throw Freddy Krueger in the mix, and then like I don't. Am I supposed to feel invested? Am I supposed to hope that these kids survive? Because I don't care.
Oh my God, Carlin, you're just heartless.
And that's not even heartless. It's like if you're just telling me these kids are going through an entity killing them and they have no chance of survival, well, I'm sorry that happened to you, but
They might have a chance, Carlin. You just have to watch and see.
how? Why the fuck are y'all split up? What? She,
Oh my god.
Yeah, so those his supernatural powers.
Glenn, where are you? Well, not like you can do anything. Not this shit again. Do we even know these characters' names?
No.
Ugh.
Not at all.
Sorry, I don't like centipedes. They're disgusting.
Ew, that was gross. Okay, I'm looking. Ew, I'm looking away. Nope.
Nothing in this film has been bad thus far for me. I think Hamilton
Yeah,
on Disney Plus
Centipede.
is a little bit more
Sorry, the
scary.
Centipede. No, Carlin, the Centipede. The
Ha-
Centipede for sure.
Hamilton on Disney Plus is a lot more scary as a horror film for me. That movie is
Really,
classified as a horror for me.
this movie isn't. No, this
really,
movie ain't
Carlin.
scary.
Really.
It's just gross. I don't like when horror movies just do.
That's
gross.
true. There's a real difference between a
Ooh,
gross movie
you
and
see
a horror
that?
movie.
Look at that. Now that's some dream
Ew.
stuff.
Is it? Or maybe her house just needs to be repaired. Or so why run? Am I right?
Where is she gonna go
Exactly.
if he's just everywhere at all times? He's very real. Me busting in your DMs.
Yeah.
Why is this man so sus?
Yeah.
Like, what is
Like
your
who
goal? What do you
who
want?
are first off,
What?
who are you? That's the thing.
Right. Like, you have the audacity just to just do dumb shit.
Like who
Well,
are
he's
you?
a dude that hates pillows.
And where do you live and how do you sleep? Like, how do you make money?
You fell asleep.
It's literally every conversation I have with a woman. You bastard. What did I do?
You folded.
I never experienced that
And
either.
this is where he falls and breaks his neck.
Really?
She looked like she just got knocked. What the heck?
Yeah. Like, Mom, what are you doing?
Getting her boots knocked.
Jesus Christ. Mom!
Ah.
I thought you said he breaks his neck.
Well, he on being on a roof.
No.
Oh yeah, that's not sexually deviant at all. What
I'm
if they always
sorry.
coming
How
under
is this
these people's
supposed to be?
blankets?
It can't. This can't be scary if we just don't know what's happening,
Yeah, what the hell is that?
right? It's like watching any Transformers movie with shit just blowing up, like left and right.
Shit just,
It's like there's no
pretty much,
tension.
you just watch for the
Yeah, there's no
graphic.
tension
You just watch for the.
because I don't
You
know what's
cannot
happening.
compare this to Transformers.
100% because we don't know what's happening.
Oh no. It's
Harlan,
a perfect comparison.
People dream and then they get effed up and there's
Look, you
nothing
can't
they
even
can do.
explain it because we don't know what's happening.
There's
Look,
literally no context.
oh, that zit came back.
Are we sure that's a zit?
Look.
I feel like she just got hit,
That's
like hit in the forehead or something.
like a mouse or something.
Yeah,
it could be.
It feels more like a
because all those pipes in that warehouse.
it feels more like a bump.
Yeah, it sounds like a ingrown pimple or some shit like that.
Yeah. So what happens is people dream, and then Freddy comes and f's them up, and then there's nothing that can be done. It's just has to happen.
What are you doing, fool? Stand up.
Well, he's up now. He died quick, didn't he?
Right?
It doesn't even look like it's that tight around his neck.
Right?
I mean, that happened in literally 10, 15 seconds. Like, he ain't struggle. He ain't pull on that freaking tied, nothing.
I mean, they should find it pretty suspect that it happened so quick. I mean, it's kind of obvious he didn't kill himself.
She laughing?
No, that was her crying.
always
That
does.
was her cute little girl cry.
She's like, oh, he's such a bad actor. Oh.
I can't stand when.
No, she's like, oh, so am I
Laughs
too.
sound like cries, bro.
Wait, so nobody had a funeral for the girl that died?
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Right?
So he's more important than that other chick that died?
As far as everyone else is concerned, he murdered the other girl.
But she
So,
still needs a
like,
funeral and people to attend it.
Well, I'm saying, as far as everyone concerned, he murdered the other girl. So it makes no sense why she wouldn't get a funeral, but then yet they're all celebrating his death, in a sense. Like,
Right? That's weird. That is weird to me. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. Or maybe this is her funeral. No.
fool, is there not such thing as an autopsy report? Like, clearly. Like, just imagine, there's blood on the ceiling and on the walls. How could he have possibly done that? And there was, like, no blood on him at all. And she's been gauged by knives.
Guess in their universe, autopsy reports just don't exist.
Yeah, but she mentioned Freddy to them and they kind of freaked out. So it's like they know and they didn't do anything about it this entire time.
Again, it's not like we would know that as an audience. Freddy who? Who's Freddy?
Well, she just said it. She's like, there's a guy with a green and red sweater and a hat. And they're like, oh. And I'm like, so you guys knew about him and you didn't warn your kids about him at all?
What a weird movie. Still, Hamilton is way scarier.
Stop it.
So tell me
It is
why
not.
we're about halfway through this movie.
Yeah, we are.
You said tell you why we're halfway? It's because we've been watching it.
No, but but it doesn't feel like anything has happened. It feels like we're still like in the rising. We're not even the rising action, just the beginning.
No,
What is
you're
that? I'm
absolutely
so
right.
confused.
We still
feel like
don't
we're
know
watching
how
a
to defeat the dude.
What is this?
Oh, go ahead,
powers?
Carly.
What their characters' names
I was going
are?
to say, I feel like we're watching a student film that's just like, yo, check out what I made
Well,
with
she's
my
Nancy.
friends.
This is a high budget student film.
Right. And every
Yo,
year you
not
get
that
someone like
dude.
that.
What's that dude's name? He's been in a few horror films too. Oh, he was in Demon Knight.
Demon Night?
Demon
Yeah.
Knights?
You should watch
hell?
that one.
What the
That's
hell
the
is
Tales
that?
from the Crypt movie. It's a Tales from the Crypt horror movie. And Tales from the Crypt is more silly like this than scary.
Tales from the Crypt. I remember seeing that as a little kid on the movie channel, and I would never like turn to it. I was
Yeah,
like, no,
it's
thank you.
not even scary. It's just silly.
So it's like Goosebumps.
It's just really silly. For adults. And there's like boobs and TNA and stuff, and you know, so it was always on HBO.
Oh my god! Wait, what is it called again?
Tales from the Crypt.
My God.
It was a comic book first, and then somebody took it and made it into a TV series. So it was like a horror anthology,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
Oh,
more
wait,
on
this
the
looks
Yeah,
familiar.
yeah, it's
yeah,
so
it's
famous.
more on the side of comedy than it is horror.
Yeah, I think I remember this. Yeah, it was like from the 80s or something.
Talk about the prime of the movie channel. That's back when you can watch like anything on the movie channel. Anything. Like those little Cinemax movies of like the little soft
You mean Skinamax?
Yeah, Skinemax films, little softcore porns.
Like what she's having right now?
Yeah, this is such a weird movie.
She's having a wet dream.
Now you guys believe her and will stop gaslighting her.
Damn, he finna give her some drugs?
No, that's for himself.
Nah, he finna.
He's like, this
He finna
situation.
poke the.
He's like, this situation is
There's only one thing
stressing
to
me
do.
out.
Oh.
What do you mean? What happened? You've been watching me the whole time.
Right?
Wait, how?
You can do that. Only in Nightmare on Elm Street movies.
Wait.
You can bring stuff out from your dream.
What?
Yeah.
Can you bring anything into your
It's
dreams?
part of the mythos. You can bring. Wait. I'm not supposed to tell you that.
Oh my god.
What is this?
I feel like we're just making up our own rules as it goes along because this film is
We
not
are
explaining
not
anything.
making up the rules.
At all.
It will. That's why you need to watch Dream Warriors.
With a name like that.
Yeah, it's Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors. When did that one come out? Is that the third one or the fourth one? I can't remember. Let me go look.
Elm Street.
The rules need to be established in the first movie. Obviously not.
Okay. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is the one with Dream Warriors in it. That one came out in 87. And like Dream Warriors does more of the explanation than this movie does.
Oh, that's you said it's the what movie? What number?
3.
Okay, fantastic. So we have to go through a trilogy just to figure out a plot of what this franchise is about.
They need to establish it now.
Listen, I have a rule.
The second one is like pure shenanigans. So like
Oh my god.
I like the second one because I laughed through the entire thing, but then 3 gets more serious and more about the mythos and the like, you know, the whole story of
Wait,
Freddy
how does she
Krueger
know
and stuff.
his name? That's the
Like
only
who?
name of
Oh,
any
wait.
character I've heard in this
Wait, so
whole
the mom
movie.
knows?
The mom
I
knows.
guess. But what?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh,
Finally some good actions, yeah. Wow, you're being gaslighted.
she's
How do you
literally
feel?
saying the opposite.
I thought she was about to backhand her again.
Yeah, what a weird backhand.
Right?
How can you say that when she had a cut from waking up that wasn't there?
It's
She's-
made up. It's
she's-
not real.
She's just being naive and just
So tell me this:
You
is this
know,
the first
trying to
time Freddy
deny
Krueger
everything.
is this the first time Freddy Krueger is coming out since his death to terrorize people?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But how do you kill him?
Why now?
We will find out.
Wait, why now of all times?
Right.
Why would you go for the
Why?
kids?
You'll see
Why would you go for the kids and not the parents?
because he's a
Kinda sus.
pedophile. Why not?
But if he was a pedophile, this is the opposite of what a pedophile is. A pedophile is like a sexual monster that preys on adolescents, right? He's just murdering them. He's not doing anything sexual towards them.
Well,
He's just weird.
I mean, do you count the tub scene and the scene where he's like climbing through people's blankets and shit?
Listen, I haven't seen many Friday the 13th movies, but I'm sure Jason has killed somebody in a tub before, and I wouldn't call him a pedophile.
I mean, come on, Carly. He came up in between her legs with his claws. Like he was
That's just pretty
he was
sus.
thinking it. He was thinking it.
He's probably just really into tactics. He's like, what is the most vulnerable place that she will be where I can attack, and she will not attack back.
Moral of the story: don't bathe with your legs open and fill the whole tub up.
Yeah,
That's the moral of the
yeah.
fucking
Fill the whole
story.
tub up. What is that?
That's like fucking sus.
God.
They both taking L's in that situation.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
reminds me of Soul Food. Y'all ever seen that TV show?
That's so funny you say that. I was just looking that up the other day. That's the one, the thing with Big Mama, right? From like the late
Yeah.
90s.
So that pilot episode, they were like about to get in a bath together, like romantic bath, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm having a baby." He's like, "All right, let's go have the baby," and he accidentally left the tub running. And after a few days, the whole house was like leaking of water, and then it just crashed down, just water.
That's
hell?
stupid.
Why is the mom so creepy right now?
The mom is really
I think
sus.
she's
Everybody in this movie is
dreaming.
just sus.
Oh, she is?
I
don't
think
trust
she's
anybody.
dreaming. She's dreaming.
Oh, great. Another dream sequence. Just what we need.
Is this the basement? Why is the basement the most scariest place in the whole movie? Fred Krueger.
Basements usually are.
Oh, hang on. Okay, let me hear this. He's a child murderer, so not a pedophile.
What did she just say?
Stop telling us and show us. Do a flashback or something.
Right. Show don't tell. That's what we learned in school.
Why would you
Why
take
would you
that?
keep that in
Well,
your
why-
house? It's a souvenir.
Lady, I'm calling child support.
She's been waiting for this moment this whole time.
I'm calling child services.
Why would you keep that in your furnace?
Yeah, the furnace. Yeah, of all the places to
places.
keep something like that.
Just
I
put
didn't
it in
know
the
dudes wear
furnace.
crop tops.
Yeah, what is he wearing?
A crop
Right.
top.
Guess he time traveled from 2022. I have that same phone in my house. It's a standard 80s phone.
I can't even imagine living that close to like someone I would have a crush on growing up.
He could just open the window and shout to her.
Right? Wake up all
I
the
literally,
neighbors.
I would
would
never
do
be
it.
be in my house. Literally, I would be spending every ounce of my childhood over at her place. I want to know, where does he exist? If he's an entity, he exists in some type of astroplane realm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Carlin, you're being a little too technical, and we don't use our brains in these movies. We just look
I
at them.
hate it when people say that.
What say what?
just like shut up and accept what's happening right now.
Oh no, Carlin, I'm right there with you. He
Turn
obviously
off
does.
your
I
brains.
agree.
That's
Turn your brains off and just enjoy.
I can't because it doesn't
if
make
nothing
sense.
makes sense, then I am forced by logic to make up anything possible to make sure that it just makes sense. Because if not, then anything can happen, and I mean literally anything. Like literally, Zorro can come out of nowhere and says, "I know how to defeat Freddy Krueger. Follow my lead," and he pulls out a laser.
What do you
cannon.
want to understand?
Well, first off, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know why they wouldn't open the movie with just showing that instance of the parents burning the house. You know what it was? Maybe as a kid I watched the second one or the third one. Whichever one was that opening for the movie. I remember seeing that. And I just want to explain, like, just tell me, what are his powers? What are his limits?
Okay.
Where is he from? And
Okay.
what does he do?
He has a certain limitations. I'll get it out the way because you're probably not going to watch any more of these.
Hell no.
But so the parents.
Now I'm tempted to watch the rest of them.
Okay, well then I don't want to mess it up for OG though.
It's okay. I would just make up my own logic as the movie goes.
Okay, because if he's going to watch the rest of them, then he's going to find out. But if you're not going to watch them, then I should tell you. But
Yeah, only because it just seems so absolutely ridiculous. I'm curious to see how this
Gremlins is more scarier than this.
it is. That's why I don't understand why I was so scared of this when I was a kid. But okay, so as far as we know, Freddy Krueger loves killing kids. He killed a lot of kids in the neighborhood.
So he's not a pedophile.
So not really.
Where did
He's
this?
got a thing for kids.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you kept saying it, so I just assumed that's what.
Why?
It
That's
was.
what I
But it's
heard.
not. That's what I heard too.
Yeah, I would assume someone who's always trying to be next to children and do something. That's what I thought, but I guess he's not.
No,
He's
he's
just
just
a
a kid child murderer. But
Oh, then he's still a predator. He's just not a sexual
Right.
predator. He's just
a
predator.
malicious one. Yeah. So they caught him. They put him on trial. Somebody forgot to sign a warrant. Blah blah blah.
Who?
So they burned him. Yeah, I don't know who forgot to sign the warrant. And then he ended up getting out. They found him in a boiler room. They burned him. And because of the situation, I'm trying to remember, like how dirty they did him made him like become a demonic entity, and he started terrorizing their kids. You know what I mean? Like those parents that
How
still had
bad
kids
they
left.
did him? If anything, he got
Yeah.
off pretty lucky. He got off pretty easy.
Oh no, like I hope I'm explaining it right. But because they burned him, set him on fire and stuff like that, he vowed to have revenge on them, and he continues to terrorize the neighborhood's kids, kind of like how it does, except it does it every 25 years. He does it every freaking year.
It is way
Comes
different.
and terrorizes the kid.
It is way
Yeah.
different. It doesn't. It can
Yeah.
attack adults, kids. It doesn't matter. But he prefers kids just because they're easier prey.
Right.
Seems like
So he has access to their kids 24/7. Like he's like relentless, nonstop, bothering their
Sounds pretty
kids.
sus.
And so he has the power to enter your dreams, harm you in your dreams. Um, and then sometimes the kids have waking dreams, so he can get you in the daytime or nighttime. It doesn't matter. You're just not safe if you fall asleep.
that's literally the opposite of terrifying. If there's no hope,
That's just
if there's no
annoying.
hope
That's just
of surviving.
annoying.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just it's literally like a gnat flying around you. It's just annoying.
Right. And there's been see, now if I go into the other movies, I'm gonna mess it up for you. But the kids do eventually figure out how to handle him, and you know, you'll just have to watch and see.
What?
What?
Why? Why? Where? When?
No, this motherfucker
Ooh.
didn't.
Yes, he hung up on that poor girl.
He said, "Not my problem."
What? I'm done. I'm done.
Yep, I have that same.
I'm just
phone.
done making sense of this.
You have to make sense of it, Carlin.
Her lazy ass.
Does she not know?
She's literally like the epitome of I don't know how to explain this. Like when certain white people get in situations, they just can't use their brains to get out of it, right? There are two.
Carlin, she's our heroine.
There are two stories
that
that
talking about our heroine.
There are two stories that happened years ago, and this is like a Dave Chappelle sketch, or not sketch, but like a routine he did, a comedy bit, where he was saying like a little black girl got kidnapped by some people, and then literally when they left her alone, she clawed her way out of the ropes. She escaped the house. She found her way home, used landmarkers. And then when a white girl gets kidnapped and they leave her alone, she's like, oh my God, how am I going to get out of this?
She unplugged the phone and it's ringing. Did she fall asleep again?
Who cares? Who cares at this point?
Carlin.
Honestly,
like, if you're not going to tell me how things work in this world, well, why would I?
why would I feel sorry for the characters?
Ew! Yeah, see? Disgusting. That's disgusting.
Ew!
That's sus.
Yeah, that was sus. Oh, God. I felt that on my own tongue. Now I can't ever drink or eat ever again.
Yeah, and you know,
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, so he's not a pedophile, but he does pedophile-esque things.
Yeah, he's pretty sus.
yeah, this is not a scary movie at all.
It's just annoying.
It's just sequences of just stuff happening with no
Kinda
linear
is.
progression. You can literally watch this movie backwards and it's not going to make a difference.
That's messed up. That's really messed up.
It's funny because it's
They
true.
haven't established anybody. We don't know everyone's relationship with everyone.
Wait.
You don't
On
know
a
if
side
they're
tip,
friends.
who falls asleep with a TV on their crotch? A heavy-ass
This guy.
analog TV on their crotch.
Does nobody ever hear any character screaming? I'm curious how they shot this scene.
Ugh.
What?
The hell?
That's like goo blood, you know? Everybody's got some plasma mixed with blood
Okay.
mixed with...
First off, the human body doesn't have that much blood in it.
Well, you know, there's several bodies in there.
Yeah, I don't care. It's your fault.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Nancy tried to tell
Yeah.
him.
Right? Well, that's what happens when you
Why
gaslight
do we need
people.
a stretcher?
Oh, that's messed up.
Right? There's no body.
Y'all fucking...
Ev-
You don't need the police. You need the FBI.
Yeah, you need the
Oh,
MIB.
Because John Saxon's
Right?
not going to do anything.
Will Smith to the rescue.
Wait, we need MIB to wipe their memories.
Was it his Agent J or something like that?
Agent J and K, yeah.
Yes.
And then Agent M, aka Michael Jackson.
Yep, I would remember it. Yeah.
Oh, that's gross. Well, he's got a lot to throw
Yeah, I
up.
hope you barf.
Oh, now you guys are starting to believe that this town's a little bit
Yeah,
screwy.
exactly.
Why is he so close?
My man said.
Hi, Daddy. You having a good day at work?
Oh yeah, just swell.
And the hospital's like, we're going to use this blood for transfusions.
Right? That sounds kind of sus. No, you won't.
What do you mean it's only your nightmare? He's been killing everyone else in their nightmares.
Exactly.
Right? Entitled.
Well, she's saying she's the only one that can get him out of her dream.
Wait, why? What makes her so special?
Because
Right?
she's
You
our
can't even fight
heroine,
back.
Carlin.
Oh, that's why. Oh.
She knows what's going on. She knows
Oh,
the
great.
tea.
She knows the tea.
She's spilling the tea. And he's been kind of sexually terrorizing her more than anyone, so she knows that she's the one.
What's more scarier, Freddy Krueger or this guy's hairline? This is ridiculous.
I don't know where it begins and ends.
It doesn't.
It's like slightly bozo with slight cookie essence to it.
They ain't no forehead. That's a 12 head right there.
Oh, oh, she's in
God
her Home
damn.
Alone bag right now.
Yes, sir.
Right? Out here making arts and crafts, trying to trick the two guys, make them fall through a damn
So
staircase.
what's
and
happening?
shit.
Wait a second. So
I don't-
wait, but this is what I'm talking about.
Is he an entity or is
Yes,
he...
exactly.
Okay, he must live in a different... No, he must live in a physical... a different plane of existence, and you could bring him into this existence, because somehow a hat manifested.
That's okay. So that's what I'm saying. And then secondly, if you're bringing him out, what makes you think he's going to be in a, I guess, a physical body?
Form?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
he is going to be in a physical body when she brings him out, so that's why she's got Home Alone traps going on.
Oh my god.
So he probably is in a different plane of existence.
I'm a little disturbed that she knows how to set these traps up.
She's a
Where'd
teenager.
you
She's
learn to
got
do this?
YouTube. Oh wait, there was no YouTube back then. She's got
1984.
encyclopedias.
Encyclopedias on freaking
Yo,
ancient
he's
Greek.
got elf ears. You see that shit?
Yeah. He has some really funny stuff. It's as if he
Yo,
Out here looking-
it's as if he just
out here looking like Link from Legend
right,
of
it's
Zelda.
like he just got done shooting a movie and he came on set the next hour and forgot to change out.
I'll be in character, he says.
I hate these parents. Such dumb
yo,
characters.
Carly. The next podcast we do, I'm talking like her.
Like her.
I'm like, I really love this movie, and I feel like this movie's awesome. I'm gonna talk like that the whole time.
You're gonna talk like you're constipated.
Yeah, I mean, somebody must have thought that was good acting, so maybe I should try it.
They did
That's-
that all the time in old movies. I
That's
don't know
so
why.
funny about horror movies, though. That's like the one thing you can 100% get away with. Just horrible acting.
Pretty much.
And big teeth.
I want to make my own horror movie.
You could.
I
Those are some of the most low budget things you could do.
made a horror movie for school.
I think I remember
Was
you
it
telling
good?
me that.
I don't know. You can watch it. I'll send you the link to it later.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll
you
send it to you
should.
now.
Do it.
I'm still with you guys. What body did they take out of the house?
There is nobody.
Oh no, because there couldn't be no body if it's all just straight blood. That means it was grinded up.
Yeah, that's why it was like pinkish, purpley grossness. You see, she's got gray hair, y'all,
Wow.
from all the stress of these dreams.
She believes in God.
The film that I
She
did
does.
is like 7 years old. That's crazy.
Are you showing your age?
No, I'm just saying like that was because I was with OG during this time I was making this back in school.
Holy shit! Are we that old?
That's what
What's
I'm
going
saying.
on?
Like, there's no way this was 7 years ago.
How the hell is that possible? Carlin, your acting, I remember at school, was actually pretty
Exactly.
damn good. I don't know why you didn't pursue it.
Exactly.
Oh, she's got that.
That was a legend.
She's got that determined face. Yo, for the first time in this movie, she's got house shoes on.
She's got house shoes.
Did it just turn into a rag?
Well, no, that means the Freddy Krueger glove is missing.
Oh, wonderful.
Why would you put it back in the furnace?
Well, that's the mom. She was probably
don't
drunk
know.
when she did it. Uh-oh, did we make it down
Why
to the
is-
boiler room?
Boiler room. Oh wait, this is a dream, right? I
Yeah.
was gonna say, their house is not that big. There's like a basement and there's like a lower basement.
I would like a house like that. A lower basement beyond a basement. That's
Ugh.
cool.
Yeah, that's
I would
scary.
not with that orangey, creepy light in it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's more like a
I'm
bunker.
good.
All right. Yeah, for real. Finally, starting to get a little bit creepy at the very end of the movie.
This movie isn't creepy at all.
It's not. I really don't know why.
Oh, I mean,
was
this
so
is
scared
one
of this shit.
particular scene because of the lighting. But yeah, this movie is just literally just various scenes, and
Murders.
This
Various
movie
scenes
is
of
a
murders.
webisode. Literally a webisode. Just
really
put
is.
together.
there are a lot of creepy things you could write about that are paranormal. That, you know what's creepy? Black Mirror. That I feel like does justice to the horror genre, and that's not even really horror.
No, it's mostly psychologically damaging.
It is.
First episode, I'm putting that emphasis on psychologically damaging.
Hold up. Let me see what the first episode is.
What episode?
I forgot.
The first episode is the pig episode.
For what? What show?
Oh,
Black Mirror.
Black
Yeah.
Mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah, psychologically damaging.
No, that show makes me feel so empty afterwards.
You want to watch a really good show that has like a little bit of creepiness to it? Go watch Lex. It's an amazing sci-fi series. It's a Canadian-German TV show. It's so good.
With 2 X's or something?
Yeah, LEXX.
I found it. Oh, why does it have a 7.3 on IMDb but a 43 on Rotten Tomatoes? And an
It's a
80%?
super cult classic. It's amazing.
I always wonder why all the people in horror movies wear like light colored pajamas and nobody has like black pajamas.
It's so they can be seen in the
purple.
dark.
I suppose.
Is this supposed to be tense right now?
I don't know.
She's been walking.
Now
yeah,
I
she's been
wanna-
walking for like 5 minutes. I was like getting sleepy.
Right? Okay, this is definitely a student film then, because they do shit like that. It's like the tension is gone.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of. There's a sketch comedy show called Human Giant, and there's an episode where the guy, whenever he breaks up with a girlfriend, he sends her into a cornfield. He's like, "Hey, let's go walk at the cornfield. I'll meet you there." She's like, "Oh, okay." So she starts walking, and then she just keeps walking, and eventually she sees like other ex-girlfriends walking in the cornfield too, just lost.
What the hell?
That's weird. There's your tension. There it is. Did this fool just
Was
jump
that
out her
supposed to
window?
scare me? All right, who's the stunt double?
Yeah.
Okay, you could clearly tell that they had a crash
Yeah,
pad there because she like recoiled off the ground.
Yeah, what happened?
Maybe she's just a bouncy teenage girl.
A bouncy teenage girl. I want my daughter to be a bouncy teenage girl, so when she jumps out of the window, she's okay.
Why is he always on top of some chick?
Right? He is sus.
Very sus. He's been sus since movie 1. He only gets worse.
Oh, God.
So what is Freddy versus Jason about?
Oh man, that's
Sus
the
boy
best.
versus sus boy.
Is Jason fighting
We
him
are
in the
blending
dreams?
monsters together. Yes.
Well, I have a feel like it's not.
Like so so Freddy versus Jason is like they're both like in a competition to see like who can kill more people, and then eventually Freddy starts getting pissed off and he like comes at Jason in a dream, and it's so dope and stupid at the same time. Just pure shenanigans and dumbness. Like I think in Freddy versus Jason is the one I was telling you about where he's like, you know, he likes dark meat. That's a quote from the movie.
Oh, God.
Because she literally says, Freddy doesn't kill black people. And he was like, I love dark meat. He starts chasing it. He says it to
said
Kelly
that?
Rowland. Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
dead. You could have just opened the door. I don't understand. Was that necessary?
Okay.
She's trying to give him a heart
Okay.
attack.
I don't. Okay. So how is he still
Where those
alive?
house shoes go?
How is he still alive?
Right?
Dude literally took a hammer to the chest and fell on his neck.
Right?
Who the hell put these
And
bars?
they're in a good neighborhood. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. She's
I'm
in a
telling
good
you,
neighborhood.
they live in the ghetto. They live in the ghetto with all these bars and the windows.
She's got bars and not rap poetry.
Why did she turn that light off? It literally did nothing.
Right? It's still bright as all that.
Is that a jar of pee? What was that?
Oh,
You want
gas
piss?
or something.
Look at that stunt man with all that rubber on.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty cool
How's
stunt.
the house
Whenever they
not
can
on
do
fire?
that.
Yeah, I love that stunt. I looked at a video on how they do the fire thing. Have you been on a set like that where they light somebody on fire?
No, not on fire. I've been on set when they just start blowing stuff up. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I love practical effects.
Like literally, they were blowing up a car, and then we had like a safety meeting, and they were like, "All right, everyone has to be this amount of feet away from the car," and we were like 70 feet away from it. Like we were like super far. Like just like nothing's gonna happen to us.
Yo, she got bars on the door too?
Yeah, they got bars everywhere, bro. Yeah, that's a badass neighborhood. Wait. Why did they take so goddamn
You
long
guys
to
are
get
fucking
over here?
idiots. Wow. I can't. Oh wow. I can't believe they let her walk through there.
Yeah, look at that fire tornado that's going on.
Yeah, she could have easily gotten hurt. This is super low budget then.
Wait, who is he on top of? Her mom? Oh God, that is her mom.
You really trying to fuck her while you on fire? To hell I go.
What? Nothing.
the hell?
What? Wait.
Explain.
What? What?
The fuck?
So Freddie was like, I can't get Nancy. I'm finna get your moms, and he took the moms.
and just took her.
Literally, the
Just took her.
TikTok lady.
He burned her ass, and not with an STD. He actually burned her and then took her down.
How do you comprehend what just happened? Who do you talk to?
How do you even write this?
And he just saw it finally, so
Yeah, how do you write this in a police report? Like,
my wife got sent down to hell. I don't know. Well, actually, his ex-wife got sent down to hell. I don't know. Or she got sent to the dream world.
I don't know.
I want.
No. They're not married anymore. That dude that she was kissing on in the beginning was the new husband.
Oh, right. See.
Oh, so he doesn't care. He's happy.
Wait, that's messed up, Carlin. I'm pretty sure he cares.
He said, "Oh, she just got taken to a parallel."
He said,
universe.
"I'm winning the divorce." I want everyone to listen closely to what I'm about to say. I want all my audience to listen. This is
Wait, you're gonna miss Freddy humor though.
Oh, okay. Oh, what's the secret?
Damn.
Literally every conversation I had with a woman.
You're nothing. Damn. She went off on my boy.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Took his power. She took his power away from him by denouncing that he doesn't mean anything to her. He doesn't scare her anymore. They did
You do nothing for me. Just
but that doesn't make any sense because all the other teenagers never acknowledged him either.
Right.
What just happened? Where are we?
You guys are gonna be super mad.
What is it? The fog machine? Is the house still on fire? Is she wearing different
what is
clothes?
this?
What the hell?
Wait, what?
What the hell?
You guys are gonna be so mad.
They're just all alive? It was all a dream.
Wait, then what's the point? I thought she knew how to beat him.
Is that Freddy?
Right, that was the only jump scare.
It looks horrible every time I see it.
Whoa, but other than that.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Wow, to be in the theaters in 1984 and seeing people
That's the
actually
end,
scared
like
over
legit.
this, I was just
Nothing
great.
else is gonna happen after this.
What just happened? What did we just watch?
I have
Why y'all
literally
so
I don't
quiet?
know what I just watched.
Like, what was the story? I genuinely do not understand.
I don't understand when people say they love, like when they say they love horror films and they love horror movies like this. It's not because it's like done well. It's like for like other reasons, but I don't know.
But I never understood that because I judge movies very harshly.
Okay, so that is the end of the movie. Keita, I'm going to start with you. Give us your thoughts since you've seen this movie dozens of times and for some reason you keep putting yourself through this tragedy of watching this film.
It gets better every watch. I notice a different thing every time. But
oh, does it?
it gets better every time. Yeah, it's what I remember. I mean, as a kid, I remember being terrified of these movies, and I like watching it now. I don't know why. It's more stupid than anything. And yeah, it's just nostalgia watching it. Part of my childhood, as an adult, it's like bringing all
Really?
those horror memories back.
Yeah, I can't think of a childhood horror movie because I just didn't watch them. I stayed away from them.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah. So tell us what can you appreciate about this film?
Man, uh, man, that's a good question. What do I appreciate? The stupid humor, of course. The
Oh,
bad acting. You gotta appreciate that because
oh
you get
yeah.
spoiled by really good actors, like in movies like um, what's the
That's
face?
right. I
Like you get.
forgot. You love that troll movie with horrible acting.
I do. You get spoiled by things, and you gotta appreciate actors like Nicolas Cage and like with his crazy wild acting.
Yeah,
You
he's so
gotta
bad
look
at
at some
he's good.
bad acting nowadays. Exactly. Gotta love it.
Okay, cool. OG, tell us what did you think about the film, and then what can you appreciate from this? Because somewhere out there, this is somebody's favorite. This is somebody's favorite film.
Well, one thing I do appreciate is the fact that the cinematography is pretty decent. I'd say it has all the classic 80s dramatic lighting with the desaturated colors, and the sound score was pretty engaging. I liked all the synths and the
True.
all the string. I guess there was kind of string sounding synth-ish pop synth sounding music. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Those are things I like about the movie.
I agree. I agree with that.
Okay. So my overall thoughts of Nightmare
Here
on
we
Elm
go.
Street. And this is going to sound really crazy because, again, I cannot wait for tomorrow. But I feel like as bad and as dumb as this movie is, there's probably only like 3 movies, or maybe one movie. I don't know if I can name the other 3. There's only one movie that I have seen in my entire life that I feel like this is the dumbest movie and no one should watch it. I feel like the logic behind Nightmare on Elm Street is up there in terms of how dumb it is and how nothing makes sense. I was telling OG earlier, like, I can appreciate that there is a sci-fi element to this where they're basically talking about the afterlife and how it does exist because Fred Krueger has found a secret to immortality and he's able to do this. Sure, he's not doing it in positive ways, which is unfortunate, but he is able to exist after death, which is very cool. And I feel like that's a whole other conversation that people can have about this movie. Unfortunately, the acting was bad. The writing was bad. The casting was bad. And I hate to say that because I do love Johnny Depp. Everything was just, there's hardly any bright spots for this. Now, I can appreciate this movie for a filmmaking standpoint to the point where for what they had, they were able to make something out of it. Like, really make something, even though the story is 100% not there. There's not even, I would argue that there's no story to this movie. It's
At
just,
all.
it's honestly, I feel like somebody was shooting a short film. Like, let's just go shoot something one day. And they're like, that was pretty cool. Let's just keep shooting. And they just kept shooting for days and days. And they're like, maybe we can put something together. Maybe it can make sense. And after they edit the whole thing, they're like, it doesn't make sense. But we have a movie, so let's just put it out.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb here with what you said. So, in a perfect world, this movie exists in the same reality as The Crow because the Crow comes back as the, Avenger after his death and comes back and kills all the bad guys, whereas Freddy is doing it in a revenge type of way from, for killing people that killed him. So it's almost like the Crow. So I feel like these two characters can exist in the same world. Right? No, maybe not.
Listen. It's because this movie is so not explained well that Freddy Krueger can exist in any world. I'm highly surprised we haven't seen him in Avengers yet. If he's able
No.
to just exist anywhere.
No. That's a definite no.
It's a possibility. If they're not willing to explain anything, then why wouldn't? See, this is why I don't like horror movies that much, because they never explain where on Earth they are, and then like what exists, what else exists within this time frame or within this parallel universe of the world that we're watching, right? Like, is Michael Jordan alive during this whole Nightmare on Elm Street thing going on? Is David Bowie somewhere in his house thinking like, damn, those kids are really going through it with that fucking intergalactic monster right now? Like, I have to know these things. If I don't know it, then it's just not real. There's no attachment to it.
I just found out they take place in
Suburbia.
Ohio. They are in Springwood, Ohio. That's what
There
it
you
says.
go. There you go.
Ohio would have some type of shit happen to them like this.
No, for real. This is such an Ohio thing.
Yeah, Children of the Corn, Freddy Krueger, you know.
Ohio, I'm just gonna be honest, it's just as weird in real life. I've been there, and literally all the rumors about Ohio are 100% true. In fact, it's an understatement. Half the things people say about that state.
Basically, what this movie is trying to tell you is don't live in Ohio.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, and
or a
Springwood's
small
not even a
town
real
or by
place.
corn.
Let's see where they actually shot this.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving this movie like a 2 or a 3.
Carlin.
It's that bad.
I was gonna give it a 3. That's being generous.
I would honestly still put this up there. Like, it's almost next to Gentlemen Broncos. If anyone has ever seen that movie, it's like that bad. Like, that's like a really bad movie. Gentlemen Broncos.
That sounds like a really bad porno.
Gentlemen Broncos. It's funny you say that, because Gentlemen Broncos is about a teenager who writes this script, or he writes this novel, and he goes to this convention to meet his favorite author, and he tells him like, "Hey, can you think you can publish my stuff or whatever?" And the author's like, "No, I can't." But he steals his work anyway, and he uses it as his own, and people think he's a genius because of it. It's almost like My Big Fat Liar with Frankie Muniz, like that kind of story. Only it's way dumb. And the story that the kid wrote, they actually acted out, and it's shown throughout the movie. And it's about a gay space pirate who's transsexual, I think. What? And he has this animal sidekick or something like that. And then he fights off aliens in space. And he has like the superpower to like jump 40 feet in the air. And whenever he jumps in the air, he's like, whippy.
So basically, it's Brokeback Mountain mixed with some sort of cheesy sci-fi, and it takes place in 2022. That's
maybe, but like. Brokeback Mountain's actually a good movie with a stupid ending.
I'm sorry. I was just reading what Wes Craven's thought on this movie. It's pretty interesting and fucked up at the same time.
What he thought about the movie?
Yeah. Like his
Wait, you mean what he thought about
of this movie?
Wait, what do you mean? Like what he actually
how he actually came up with this movie. No, his thought process on how this was all made is like completely
There was
ridiculous.
No thought process.
Thought process. There's a rhyme or reason to it, and it's so stupid.
What is it? What is it?
Okay, all right. So it says, Craven states that in a sense, Freddy stands for the worst of parenthood and adulthood, the dirty old man, the nasty father, and the adult who wants children to die rather than to help them prosper.
What?
He's the boogeyman and the worst fear of children, the adult that's out to get them. He's a very primal figure, sort of like Kronos devouring his children, the evil, twisted, perverted father figure that wants to destroy and is able to get them at their worst vulnerable moment, which is when they're asleep.
So he is a perv.
Is he?
If he just... not this
Stop
guy.
making movies.
Oh,
Wes
you mean
Craven,
Freddy?
please.
Is Freddy?
Oh yeah, not Wes Craven, but
Oh,
I
'cause
meant
was
to
like, I
say
don't know.
no. My bad. I meant to say Freddy Krueger, or Fred Krueger, whatever he is. I'm looking up this Wes Craven dude. Oh, of course he's from Cleveland. Yep, I guess this seems like a Cleveland movie. That's exactly where I went in Ohio. Is freaking Cleveland. They have their
Wow.
yep.
What an interesting place. All right, it's just I don't know what else more I can say about this movie. I still think I'll probably still like this movie a lot more than Hamilton that I'm gonna finish tomorrow. But we'll see.
Yikes!
Oh my god.
We'll see. We'll really see. I can't wait to finish that movie. But huge shout out to my guests that came on today, Keita and OG. Thank you again for being here.
No problem.
Hey,
I love
thanks for
watching
having
this
us. This is fun.
I feel like Keita was the only one that had fun, who
God.
who only enjoyed the movie.
I enjoyed it so much right now. I want to watch 2 and 3.
No, oh god, no! I can't wait to tell my brother about this, so he could really understand how dumb these movies.
Your
are.
brother's gonna crucify it.
Yeah,
Because
Wait,
he's
what? The ones
he's
in the
kind of
movie?
like you in terms of like, huh?
no, I'm saying my brother.
Yeah, his brother. He's kind of like you, and so I feel like he's gonna crucify this movie.
Yeah, but he's not gonna watch it. He definitely doesn't watch horror movies. Yeah, so I don't know what that is. But all right, Starfighters, that is the Starfighter Full Movie Podcast. If you're on YouTube, let us know what you thought about the content and what did you think about this masterpiece of a movie. Oh, yeah, just such a masterpiece. And then if you're on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast, leave a review. But until then, I will see you on the next one. But until then, victory or death, Starfighters.
Victory or death!